There is an extremely profound 6,000-year-old empowering ancient secret that is being hidden from us in order to keep the masses of people broke, depressed, and confused, unaware of their true purpose. I would like to reveal this secret to you in this video because I am genuinely tired of seeing people suffer. The greed-driven, bloodthirsty rulers of this world don't want you to know about your true powers. Understanding this will allow you to manifest anything and everything you desire in life with ease. This might just be one of the most important videos you'll ever watch, so I want you to ignore Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat notifications and silence any incoming calls for the next few minutes. Trust me, it'll be worth it. First, I would like to reveal the two most important things all human beings on Earth have in common. We all want to be happy, and we all want to be successful. Can we agree? If you answered yes, then you are in the right place at the right time. There are no accidents in the universe. Every event that has taken place in your journey through life has led you to this very moment, to this very powerful and revealing video. I know your journey has been a long one. You've risen above tall obstacles, dealt with hardships and pain, and made it through life's most difficult tests. You've wondered what your purpose is, why you're here, and how you're going to make the best out of your life. The fact that you're here right now, watching this video, is proof that a powerful transformation is taking place within you right now. You are soon to realize that you, yes you, are worthy of living a successful, abundant, and happy life. Let's face the truth. We all would love to live a successful life full of freedom, abundance, and happiness. But the sad truth is, only 1 to 3% of people will ever live it. Why, you may ask? Well, I would like to reveal to you the simple reason why only a small percentage of people will ever live their abundant dream life. And to my surprise, it has absolutely nothing to do with luck, chance, or fortune. The only reason you are not living an amazingly abundant and prosperous life, like the 1%, is simply because they know something you don't know. Seriously, if you don't have 6 to 7 figures in your bank account, if you're not traveling the world, driving the foreign cars, or providing an exceptional life for your family and loved ones, it is simply because there is something you don't know, and it's not your fault. Let me ask you a question right now and answer it with full honesty. Will you be a millionaire one day? In your head, you probably answered something along the lines of, no, or, yeah, right, or, not me, how would I be able to accumulate millions of dollars? You see, that's most people's problem. This way of thinking is the result of deep subconscious mind control programming that keeps you from achieving greatness. The system has been set up this way to suppress your true potential. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right." Listen closely. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal an eye-opening, life-changing ancient secret that has been hidden from the masses by the selfish, money-hungry, greed-driven elite families who run the world behind the scenes. Once you discover this powerful ancient secret that is already hiding deep within you, it will unlock the door in your mind to a wonderful world full of abundance, success, and true happiness. This power is within you now and is possessed by every last functionable human being regardless of age or gender. The problem is, we were never taught about it in school, church, or by our parents. So how can we ever know such a power exists? Well, luckily the information is out there and available to all of us, but society has been set up in such a way to keep the sheep-like masses of people constantly distracted by means of social media, television, and mindless entertainment. If you, Divine One, watch the next few minutes of this video, I'm going to prove to you without a shadow of a doubt that you are worthy of living the life of your dreams. You are worthy and fully capable of harnessing this secret ancient power to your advantage in order to ethically manifest anything you desire into your life. Yes, anything. That is my promise to you. I am talking about money for the beautiful beachside mansion of your dreams, a brand new sports car, and jaw-dropping trips to exotic attractions around the world. You see, the Creator does not want you to live a life of never-ending struggle and poverty. God wants the absolute best for you. You deserve to live nothing less than an extraordinary, successful, and happy life. That is why you were gifted with the power to create such a life. but this power has been buried deep within your mind, underneath the weight of false beliefs and doubtful thoughts. Try this. Imagine you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, no longer having to worry about lack of money. As you're about to see, this can truly be your reality, just like the 1 to 3% of people experiencing such a life right now. And it doesn't take back-breaking hard work. Once this secret is understood and the power is harnessed, you can start manifesting anything you desire in life almost immediately, like thousands of people are doing right now. You don't need a college education, massive loans, or rich parents. How do I know? Because I grew up poor, with literally nothing. I never went to college or had any outstanding education. My father was in prison for the majority of my childhood, and my mother was a struggling drug addict for many dark years. Although she has made tremendous changes and is now sober, I had to figure this stuff out all on my own. It was a rough journey, but once I discovered the God-given power I possessed, I was able to manifest everything I could ever dream of without borrowing money or going thousands of dollars into debt. Let me back up and introduce myself. My name is Chris Foss, and for the next few minutes, feel free to think of me as your journey guide. My only true intention is to help you and as many people as I can discover and awaken the long-lost part of yourself, the God-given power that you possess to effortlessly turn your dreams into reality. So, if you have made it this far, I believe that you truly want to make a change in your life and in your bank account. If you are being honest with yourself, you really want to make a change and live a rich and happy life. Because we all do. But let's face it, most of us have no clue where to start. Before I reveal this powerful ancient secret and undeniable proof that rich and famous people are using this power every day to live extraordinary lives, I need to share with you the deeply personal story that brought me here today. You see, I grew up in poverty. I often felt drained, broken, and helpless throughout the daunting chapters of my life. If you met me, you would never think that about me, though. I was living a lie on the outside and a life full of suffering and confusion on the inside. I was living that kind of life found on social media. You know, the dream life full of meals out at restaurants and crazy parties with friends. But the reality was, nobody really knew what was going on inside my head. I was lost, searching for my purpose. I always knew there was more to life, but the heartache, struggle, and deep shame was secretly consuming me, and I had no idea how to overcome it. These feelings began to surface after a series of wrong turns in my career and love life. It was like I'd fallen off a cliff and now I was trapped at rock bottom. At that time, I'd broken up with the girl I thought I'd be with forever. I was living alone in the cheapest place I could find. It was called a sleeping room. It was a small, cramped room with one small bed, a small sink, and a dresser. This was as low as I'd ever been, but something inside me would not accept this as my destiny. Just when I thought my situation couldn't get any worse, it happened. I was preparing to go into work one morning. I woke up to the irritating sound of my buzzing alarm. The weather that morning matched my perspective on life, gloomy and dull. The heavy rain was coming down hard. I got outside to my four-wheeled rust bucket only to discover that I had left my keys inside. I quickly ran inside, hurrying so I wouldn't be late to work. I snatched my keys off my dresser and rushed back to my car, dodging mud puddles on the way there. I got inside, put the key in the ignition, and I was on my way. Well, so I thought. I grasped the gear shifter and snapped it into reverse. All was well until I put the car in drive, and it went nowhere. The RPMs went up to 7,000 and the car stayed put exactly where it was, halfway in the road and halfway in the small parking lot. My transmission was shot. Cars were swerving around me, angry and beeping their horns, while I sat with my head on my steering wheel, defeated and in total disbelief of what had just happened. I was devastated as I walked back to my sleeping room, water dripping from my clothes. I dialed up my boss as soon as I got back to my room, terrified of his reaction. He told me in an aggravated and raspy voice, "Make sure you get here on time tomorrow." I was still in complete shock. I was lucky to still have my job, but now I wasn't only out of money, but my car was gone too. I changed into my dry clothes and collapsed on the floor in exhaustion. I felt like the weight of the world was bearing down on my shoulders and I couldn't move. I didn't know how much more I could take at this point. I was in a season of isolation. I was lonely, but at the same time, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I felt tired of life and powerless. I didn't know about it at the time, but the events that would unfold in the next few hours would ironically lead me to discover this simple yet powerful and life-changing ancient secret that you will learn about in just a moment. I tried to go back to sleep, but the deafening thoughts picking at my brain wouldn't allow me to. I spent the rest of the day in a daze just collecting myself. Little did I know that after a few more roadblocks, something unimaginably great was about to take place in my life. The next morning after a sleepless night, I rode my neighbor's bike to my enervating factory job, which was luckily only a few miles away from where I slept. I felt embarrassed and humiliated. I'm a grown man with no vehicle, riding a borrowed bike to work. But I was broke and had no other option, so I did what had to be done. I was about a mile away from my factory job as the sun was just beginning to rise. As I was pedaling, the bike became wobbly, and all of a sudden, the chain unexpectedly snapped loose and I was hurled off the bike, scraping the skin off my elbows and knees nearly to the bone. I was hurting and overwhelmed. I'm low on money, my car was basically totaled, and now I just wrecked my neighbor's bike. The only thought in my head now is to make it to work on time so I don't lose my job next. I pick up the bike and I start jogging. I'm nearing the beautiful jaw-dropping mansion that I drive past every day on my way to work. A limo drives past me and enters the driveway of this beautiful mansion. The driveway must be about 30 yards long. I saw a well-groomed man exit the double doors of the mansion, closing them behind him as he waits patiently for the limo to approach. This man is dripping in wealth. He is wearing an unreasonably expensive suit, and I could see the light from the morning sun reflecting off his gold watch, causing a sparkling glare. Not to mention the shiny black briefcase he was holding expressed serious business. When the limo made it to the front of the mansion, the man naturally started walking towards it as the limo driver got out to open his door for him. Something in me strangely told me to drop the bike and run. These guys must have thought I was a crazy person. I had just trespassed onto a rich man's property, and now I'm sprinting towards them as if my life depended on it. The limo driver begins to open the door as the man slowly walks towards him. I am halfway down the driveway as the wealthy man steps into the car, so I speed up. The limo driver closes the door, but before he can close it all the way, I put my hand in the door and said, "Wait, hold on!" He slammed the door in my hand, but my adrenaline was rushing with so much force I barely felt it. I explained why I ran up to stop them. I just had to ask the man how he did it, how he became so wealthy. I told them that I'm sorry, and I know he probably gets asked this all the time, and he confirmed this, but surprisingly, he wasn't upset with me. I spilled out all my problems to him in a matter of seconds, telling him how everything in my life was going wrong. I told him how I'm at rock bottom. I've lost everything, and I don't know how to get out. What he said after my confession would change my life forever. He said with maximum confidence, "What exactly do you want out of life?" I remembered saying, "I just want to be successful." He said, "That's not enough. You need to know exactly what you want out of life and why you want it if you ever want to be successful." It seemed like some kind of dramatic breakthrough scene in a movie. I didn't know how to respond, and he could read that. He then said, "Your thoughts are powerful, young man," while reaching into his briefcase and pulling out a small journal and a pen. He wrote down 5 books and told me to read them all. He said if I read these books, I will never have to worry about money again. I sincerely thanked the man several times as I told him I had to get to work. He shook my hand and it felt like he crushed every bone in it. This man meant business. In a few minutes, I'll be giving you the 5 life-changing books he gave me for free. But first, I think it will be very beneficial if I share the rest of my story with you. The next event that took place in my life was just as incredible. After I left the man's driveway, I ran the rest of the way to work. Dripping in sweat, I barely made it on time. Throughout the entire day at work, I was thinking about what the man had said to me. I was looking around at all the depressed and broken down factory workers, thinking to myself, I surely don't want to spend the rest of my life working for a boss in a run-down, dusty and polluted factory. And I'm sure many 9-to-5 office hustlers feel the same way, sitting in their cubicle in a crowded and stressful office environment, helping make someone else's dreams come true instead of their own. That night, I left work to find that something inside of me had changed. I no longer felt defeated and hopeless. I felt like if that rich man who owned a mansion and had a limo driver could do it, there is no reason I couldn't do it. On my long walk home, I was observing everybody. People recklessly driving home from work, relentlessly rushing in and out of stores, beeping their horns, frustrated, trying to make it through traffic. They're all stuck in the rat race. I knew I didn't want to be like everybody else. I decided to stop by the library and pick up the books the man recommended. For the next several months, every moment of free time I had was consumed with reading. The most important thing I learned, and would like to share with you, is that you have the power to magically transform your life within you. We are all made up of the same stuff: energy, tiny particles that vibrate at different speeds to form unique frequencies. When you are functioning at a low frequency, like 97% of people, you attract low-frequency things, people, and events into your life. You know, like awful living conditions, cars breaking down, and a mind full of limiting beliefs and negative thoughts. But when you embody a high frequency, that is when all your desires can be effortlessly manifested into your life. You know, like the perfect home, dream cars, dream job, and loving relationships. And the most amazing part is that you have the power to raise your frequency to higher vibrations in order to manifest anything you desire. I now know what the man meant when he said, "Your thoughts are powerful, young man." The moment I understood this, it was like the world's brightest light bulb lit up above my head. I realized the reason I was suffering is because my vibration was too low. And if I wanted to change my life, I needed to change my vibration. But how? Well, I discovered there's a secret well known by ancient cultures that will allow you to change your vibration forever, never attracting negative events into your life again. I discovered this secret by reading one of the books the man had recommended to me. This book is huge, like over 1,000 pages, but you don't need to read it to uncover the secret because I'm about to reveal it to you right now. The book is the Holy Bible. Now, before you leave this video because maybe you don't believe in the Bible, I want to reveal to you some of the secret ancient knowledge hidden in this book that the government doesn't want average people to know about. These ancient secrets, documented nearly 2,000 to 6,000 years ago, have been hidden behind false stories and misunderstandings of Scripture. This has nothing to do with religion. I just want you to have the same secret information that I used to go from having nothing to living my best life full of abundance and prosperity. See, what confirmed that this information was definitely true for me was when I purchased a mindset program for $1,000 from a well-known multimillionaire. I was so enthralled and fascinated with learning about successful people that I finished the entire knowledge-packed 30-day program in a quick 4 days. To this day, this multimillionaire is still my mentor, and if you watch until the end of this video, I would like to reveal exactly who he is to you. Everything this multimillionaire taught about vibration, success, and mindset was the exact same information that I read in the books the man recommended to me, and the ancient information I found in the Bible. I learned that there is actually a science to success. Yes, a science. I was studying rich and famous people like my life depended on it. I was madly obsessed with figuring out how only 1 to 3% of people are immensely rich and wealthy. The thing that blew my mind to pieces was that it had nothing to do with luck, education, or intelligence. Nothing at all, actually. All of the rich and famous people I studied, like Oprah, Ellen, Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, you name it, they all know this hidden secret. All of the elite and successful people of the world that we idolize today are aware of this information and use it to manifest their cars, houses, partners, and abundant lives. Now, I will reveal this unbelievably simple yet so powerful secret to you. It is the power of thought. If you think of something, you can have it. You can manifest anything you desire into your life through your thoughts. Think of your mind like a garden. Thoughts of true happiness, great success, and massive achievement are the fruits of your mind garden. And the thoughts of disbelief, uncertainty, and confusion are the weeds in your mind garden. I'm sure you know this by now, but many people's minds are crowded with an abundance of weeds, so the fruits will never grow, and they remain stagnant forever. Can I show you how easy this is? I want you to sit up straight and do this exercise with me. It will only take a few seconds, and it will immediately begin to shift your mindset in the direction of success and abundance right now. This is the same technique that highly successful people use to manifest anything they want into their lives. But before you start, I want you to put an enormous smile on your face. Yes, you. Do it. You don't need to have millions of dollars and be highly successful to put a smile on your face. Now that you have an enormous, goofy smile on your face, I want you to think about wealthy and successful thoughts. Dream cars, exotic beaches, magnificent mansions, and a happy, loving family. Now I want you to begin to think and feel as if you are actually experiencing these things in real life right now. Keep that smile on your beautiful face and feel as if you are the successful and abundant person right now. I want you to double that feeling and make the wealthy picture even bigger and brighter. If you have to, close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself on the balcony of your luxurious mansion, driving your dream car down the highway as you feel the wind hitting your face. Or standing on an exotic beach with your arms spread out as you smell the success and hear the water crashing against the rocks. As you keep this picture in your head, I want you to place your right hand firmly across your heart. And while you're feeling happiness, gratitude, and joy fill your body, I want you to repeat these 10 words loudly and with confidence 3 times in your mind. Say these words with passion and conviction right now to be sure to feel the full effects. I am worthy, and I am committed to being wealthy. I said these words every day when I was broke, living in a sleeping room and working my back-breaking, stressful factory job. All rich and successful people know the power of thought and visualization, and they use it regularly to manifest anything they want. Now, don't take my word for it. I want to prove it to you. Here are a few real quotes from well-known rich and famous people proving that they use the power of their mind to manifest their extraordinary lives. Oh, and don't forget, I'm still going to reveal the 5 books to you after showing you this proof. Kanye West says, "I always felt like I could do anything." That's the main thing people are controlled by: thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. Will Smith says, "Our thoughts, our feelings, our dreams, our ideas are physical in the universe. That if we dream something, if we picture something, it adds a physical thrust towards realization that we can put into the universe." Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "When I was very young, I visualized myself being and having what it was I wanted. Mentally, I never had any doubts about it. The mind is really so incredible." Jay-Z says, "I believe you can speak things into existence." And finally, Albert Einstein says, "Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions." Now I know what you're thinking. There is no way in hell that I can just visualize my desires and they will just magically show up in my life. And you're absolutely right. I wish I could tell you that it was that easy. But let's be real. It takes a little more than just clearly visualizing your desires and speaking them into the universe with conviction. This is just the first step. And as you just witnessed above, several multimillionaires utilize this powerful and severely important step regularly. By doing this, you are completely shattering your negative, poverty-stricken beliefs about money. The beliefs that are painfully hurting you and your family and depriving them of the extraordinarily magical experiences they deserve to have. By combining these visualization techniques with the ancient secrets that I'm going to show you how to get access to, you will be guaranteed to live your extraordinary dream life that you picture in your head but do not quite know how to create it yet. I got tired of seeing master marketing gurus, or should I say money-hungry, self-centered deceivers, conning people into buying push-button software they claim will make you rich overnight. I'm not cool with those people. I personally and truly want to help people like you become wealthy, because I believe the world would be a much better place if money was no longer an issue in people's lives. And oh, by the way, I don't break my promises, and earlier I promised that I would give you the 5 life-changing books that the wealthy man shared with me along my journey. But wait, don't let the word books scare you non-readers out there. I have something awesome to offer you right after I fulfill my promise and reveal the books the man blessed me with. I'm going to give them to you right now, along with a once-in-a-lifetime offer. So get something out to write with so you don't miss the titles of these books. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, 238 pages. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, 288 pages. Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, 310 pages. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, 224 pages. And The Holy Bible, over 1,200 pages. I have personally read all of these remarkable books from front to back, and they changed my life forever. When I said I was obsessed with learning the secrets to success, I seriously meant that I was obsessed. That is over 2,300 pages and hundreds of hours of reading. But you don't have to read any of those books. I am too familiar with the pain, suffering, and hardships of life, and I sincerely want to help you understand the unlimited power of your own mind so you too can become rich and wealthy in this beautiful world of abundance that has unfortunately been diseased with doubt and uncertainty. So I've developed a simple, step-by-step, direct and to-the-point ebook containing all of the powerful hidden knowledge that I've learned and applied over the years. I simplify the absolute most important fundamental aspects to manifestation and pack the information in this small book to help shorten the learning curve by several years, or even decades. Introducing Ancient Manifestation Secrets, the guaranteed keys to manifesting anything you desire. This small yet powerful and life-changing ebook has been designed to help you discover exactly what you want out of life, and it reveals step by step exactly what you need to do in order to manifest your desires.
Ancient Manifestation Secrets. Mr. Foss had covered all the bases. I love how he made it so practical.
This book has been a great blessing in my life. It's helped me become way more aware of what I'm capable of.
If you're a little lost on where to start on your path to success, I highly recommend giving my friend's book, Ancient Manifestation Secrets, a good read. This book will really give you all the tools and motivation you need to continue on your path to success.
Ancient Manifestations Secrets. It basically gave me a whole new mind perspective. I manifest a new job. I manifest a new body. Working out, getting healthier.
His killer book, Ancient Manifestation Secrets, the main focus is manifestation and manifesting your dreams. I'm not a really big reader, so I got the audiobook. It's very convenient.
Reading Ancient Manifestation Secrets was such an experience for me. It opened my mind in ways I had never experienced before. Trust me, you can't read this book and stay the same.
As soon as you dive in and begin reading or listening to the audiobook, within the first 10 minutes, you will have more of an understanding of how to manifest greatness into your life than 97% of people in the world. This is a no-nonsense, step-by-step, straight-to-the-point guide on manifestation. And it's not a long and boring 1,000 pages, 300 pages, or even 100 pages. This knowledge-packed guide is only a short length of 84 pages.
Very impressed by how much he covers in a short amount of pages. It was really good. I love the fact that he has taken a lot of what we take for granted, our breath, our voice, our thoughts. These are actual energy manifestors. They can actually conduct the energy that we need to manifest things in our reality.
And for those of you who don't like to read, there's an audiobook in the making. Depending on when you're watching this video, the audiobook may already be available along with the ebook that you will have access to in a moment. It's worth mentioning that this book contains over 30 ancient scriptures from the Bible that deal specifically with manifestation, like quotes from Jesus Christ, writings from the Apostle Paul, and as a bonus, there are teachings from other ancient cultures that you have most likely never heard of before. I have simplified this information for you so you can begin utilizing these teachings and techniques immediately and start manifesting anything you desire into your life, including a new ride, your cozy dream home that you'll be able to create loving memories in, or your long-awaited sacred soulmate. I'm guaranteeing you that if you will follow these simple tasks and take this information seriously, you will be able to manifest these things and any other extraordinary experiences you desire. The fact that you're still watching this video tells me that you truly want to learn the guaranteed keys to manifesting your desires. My main goal with this book is simple. I wrote it because I know this information actually works, and I felt obligated to share it with the world. Plus, I had nobody to help me step by step along my journey, and I know how it feels. So I will be taking you through simple tasks that will immediately start programming your mind for success and raise your vibration to match the vibration of the things you desire to manifest into your life. These are the tasks I've learned from hundreds of hours of reading, from real-life millionaires, and from hidden ancient teachings. I've just simplified everything so you don't have to learn the hard and time-consuming way that I did. Now, normally, you would only receive the Ancient Manifestation Secrets ebook, the guaranteed keys to manifesting anything you desire. But for the first time ever, we are offering an entire system exclusively for viewers of this video. You won't only receive the life-changing ebook, you will also receive a collection of all the verses included in Ancient Manifestation Secrets. Not only that, but I have one more powerful product for you that I will reveal in the next minute or so. This verse collection is a document containing the 30-plus scriptures quoted from the Bible mentioned throughout the ebook. This was created in order for you to have immediate access to these scriptures without having to read the entire ebook first. With the click of a button, you will have access to an organized list of all of the most revealing and useful biblical scriptures that you can use as a reference to stay motivated on your journey to success. Without this system, it could take years to discover this information. But with this system, all it takes is the click of a button, and you will have lifetime access to everything you will ever need to become successful and live the life of your dreams. To speed up the process, you will also receive 2 transformational manifestation meditation audio tracks that have been carefully crafted by some of the world's most renowned audio engineer experts. Listening to the manifestation meditation audio tracks daily will immediately begin to raise your vibration and clear away all of the negative programming that has been holding you back from discovering your true potential. And all you need to do is press play. See, I discovered that there's a fairly new science emerging called cymatics, which is the study of sound. This science is uncovering how audio frequencies affect our mind. Although this science is just now emerging, there is proof that the ancient Egyptians used sound frequencies for healing over 4,000 years ago. They would gather into what we now call sleep temples, and they would bathe in the natural sound frequencies being played and echoed throughout the temples. The rich and powerful pharaohs would spend a lot of time in the sleep temples to receive what they thought to be guidance from the gods. Thanks to this new emerging science, we now know that every sound frequency is made up of a hidden vibrational DNA code. By playing sound frequencies and observing their interaction with water, it was found that every sound forms a rare and unique image. The sound frequencies used in the manifestation meditation audios fully harness these unique manifestation vibrations to create positive change within us. You can listen to these audio tracks while driving, working, reading, basically while doing anything to keep your mind in a positive state and raise your manifestation vibration. These audio tracks were specifically created to raise your vibration, increase focus, and build up your confidence and creativity. With more confidence, a higher vibration, and increased focus, you will be able to effortlessly manifest anything you desire. The deeper and more profound science of sound is broken down and explained in more detail in the Ancient Manifestation Secrets ebook. By combining the Ancient Manifestation Secrets ebook with the collection of ancient scriptures and the Manifestation Meditation audio tracks, you will have all of the tools you need to begin to create an extraordinarily magical and abundant life for not only you, but for your loved ones and friends as well. Other people will be able to see the positive transformation taking place within you, and you can share this information with them so they too can begin to transform their lives like thousands of people have already done. And potentially the greatest part of it all is that I'm offering the entire Ancient Manifestation Secret system at a massive discount for viewers of this video. I want to get this system in the hands of as many people as possible in order to reveal to them the information that the deceitful elite world rulers are hiding from us in order to keep us in poverty. So, how big of a discount are we talking? Well, I bought a program from a well-known multimillionaire internet marketer for $1,000, and it was full of valuable information. I would say I got my money's worth. However, it did not contain nearly as much information as I'm offering you right now in the Ancient Manifestation Secret System. So, I think a price point of $1,000 would be fair, but I would not feel right charging that much for information that should be free to everyone. I would give it away for free because honestly, I don't need your money. But I've learned throughout life that people don't value things that are given to them for free. And, well, I did put hundreds of hours into creating this system. So, you won't pay $1,000 or even $100. I was actually planning on partnering with an internet marketer who initially wanted to offer the system for $97. But I turned down the partnership because I want this system to be affordable and available to people who may not be fortunate enough to spend $97 on a system like this. For this reason, I cut the $97 price point down by $60. You only have to invest a one-time payment of $37. Yes, only $37 for the entire system that can begin to transform your life today. This one-time offer is only available right now through this video, and as I've already mentioned, this information is truly being hidden from us by the powerful elites, so if they discover what I'm doing, this page could be disabled any minute. To get started now, all you have to do is click the button below, complete your one-time purchase, and you will have immediate access to the entire system on any of your devices. And of course, everything is downloadable and available to use offline as well. My promise and guarantee to you is that the Ancient Manifestation Secrets system will help you discover your true purpose, help you overcome all negative beliefs you may have about money, and prove to you that you are worthy and fully capable of manifesting anything you desire into your life. It will expose the keys to manifestation, help you overcome feelings of frustration, depression, anxiety, and overall mold you into the truly happy and exceptionally wealthy person you desire to become deep down inside. I can guarantee you that all of these things are true because this information worked for me, and it has been working for people just like you ever since the ancient days. Plus, I've received heartfelt testimonials from hundreds of people thanking me and explaining how this information has changed their lives. There is a long list of reviews on this page below for you to look through before you make your decision. Listen, I'd like to be real and straightforward with you for a moment. Right now, you are currently on your mystical journey through life, and before you, a fork in the road appears. In one direction, the path is dark, gloomy, and all too familiar. The path is riddled with stressful situations, heartbreaking disappointments, and painful struggles. But now you have the option to no longer go down this path. A new path full of light awaits you, one filled with love, limitless abundance, and wonderful experiences unlike anything you've ever imagined. You could go down the dark path, never discovering this powerful information because that negative, disempowering voice in your head is talking you out of taking action. Or you can make the choice to go down the path bursting with light that will immediately begin to bring massive physical, mental, and financial change to your life. Look, I used to be the kind of person who would spend all my money the same week I earned it on pointless activities that never added permanent value to my life. Yet I was scared to make a small investment on something that could potentially change my life forever. I saw over 15 ads for that $1,000 program I was telling you about before I finally took action, bought it, and changed my life. For some odd reason, I was skeptical. My mind would automatically direct me to the two most destructive words in the English language. What if? What if it doesn't work? What if I waste my money? If these thoughts sound familiar to you, that's an indication that your mindset needs to change. But don't be discouraged, because these thoughts are completely normal. We have been conditioned to think this way. You see, the words "what if" can be very disempowering, but they can also be extremely powerful and some of the most empowering words you could ever use on your journey to success. Instead of saying "what if," followed by negative outcomes, begin to follow this phrase up by positive outcomes. For example, what if it does work? What if it's well worth my money? I can assure you that this will work for you, and it's worth 10 times the amount of money I'm asking you for. But I can understand your skepticism. All I ask of you is to begin to use the words "what if" for positive purposes. You will begin to see massive positive change in your life. Always expect positive results in life, not negative results. The reason why 97% of people will never become rich is because their minds are always filled with negative thoughts, and you will learn about these negative thoughts and how to change them for good in the Ancient Manifestation Secret System. It is a fact that you will never be able to manifest your dream life with poverty-stricken thoughts dwelling in your mind. If you are dealing with these thoughts, that is the number one indication that you need to take action and get this system. This system will eliminate doubtful thoughts for good. To help you eliminate the doubtful thoughts for now, though, I'm offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. I am so confident that this system works that I will give you every cent of your investment back if you take action and don't receive any results in the first 2 weeks. One thing you will learn in this system is that rich people take action and poor people don't. But money does not determine if you're rich or poor. Your mindset does. The first step you need to take right now is clicking the Add to Cart button below. This is the first and most important step you will ever take on your journey through life, on your journey to success. If you decide to exit this page, I still love you. And I would like to wish the best of luck to you along your beautiful journey to success.
Hey, what's up, buddy guys? It's your boy D here, and I wanted to let you guys know about the book that I just got from Chris Voss. It's called The Ancient Manifestation Secrets. So already, guys, I'm only in chapter 4, and I can tell that the information that I've learned already, this book is going to help me develop the right mindset to manifest anything that I want. Just by the stuff that I've learned already, you know. As you guys know, some of you may not know, you need the right mindset to be able to manifest things. And, you know, I don't want to ruin it for you guys, you know. I want to let you guys experience it yourself. Do not miss out. It's a hell of a deal. Check it out. Ancient Manifestation Secrets. Stay tuned.